If I'm gonna start at Exodus 20. Hey, Shalom. With the Hebrew Israelites coming in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and wake up you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're gonna do a little quick video here. The Spirit wanted me to do this video for weeks, so I figured it's the perfect time to do it. It pretty much goes into how the nations make money off our iniquities and how it empowers these nations. For every sin that we do, these nations benefit off us being, and doing sinful acts. Like, I'm gonna use the example, right? Like, for instance, right, the prison system. Like, a lot of brothers are locked up in prison because they're not keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, which at the same time is empowering these white men and these private owned, prisons owners who own these private business, these own prisons. They making millions and millions of dollars,
while you locked up.
And the reason why we locked up because we didn't keep God's law, statute, commandments. With that, give me Exodus. Let's go to Exodus 20, and we can start at excuse me for my name. We can start at verse 2.
Okay, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2, and it reads, "I am the Lord Yahweh thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage."
Start at verse 3.
"Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth."
I read verse 5. I'm just going to get to it.
It say, verse 5, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord Yahweh thy God. I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children until the third and fourth generation of them that hate me."
Because and the reason why I brought out this verse is because this goes into these religions, how they make money off of. This is iniquity right here, when you worship another God outside the Most High. And when you do that, you empowering not only these other nations, churches, and religious buildings in which they have up throughout America and throughout the four corners of the earth. You also empowering these wicked 2/3 Negroes who's out here, these pastors, these ministers. You putting your money into these wicked people pockets, and they not doing a goddamn thing for our community. TD Jakes, Creflo Dollars. What's the white devil name?
Joel Osteen.
Yeah, that clown. Louis Farrakhan. All these people that lead the flock straight. We giving our money to them, and that's the reason why we giving our money to them, because for this very scripture right here, verse 3 said, "Thou shalt not have no other gods before me." Because when you go to the Christian church, they got white Jesus. When you go to the temple, they got the cobblestone, or they got that star with the moon crescent, with the stars. When the Most High literally told you not to worship anything in the stars and the heavens above.
Right, that's an idol.
That's an idol. I'm gonna go down to verse. We can go out to verse 8. Read that, Exodus 28.
Okay. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work."
You could just hold it right there. With that's a law right there. But our people continue to break the law. Now, granted, we know that we're in captivity and some people have to work to make ends meet in this captivity, and that's when grace come in. But you got wicked Negroes out here that have the opportunity where they can rest on the Sabbath, but they choose not to. And
they go to work.
They go to work. Or not even that. They go to the stores and they spend money. And what that does, most of these stores in America are not owned by black people. It's owned by other nations. And they empower these nations. And now these nations are making millions and millions upon dollars because they make more money on the Sabbath day than probably any other day because more people are off on those days. Right. You know what I'm saying? On a Friday night, Saturday night. The clubs.
It's open. It's juking.
It's juking. Right. The liquor stores. You got to think about all this, Israel.
Right, and then they got things backwards because on Sunday, that's when the stores is closed.
All the stores closed.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that the church, they worship the sun god, man. Because it's called Sunday,
Let's go to Exodus 20 and 13. We're gonna name a few, couple laws out there, and then we're gonna elaborate on how the nations make money off us breaking these laws.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 13. thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt not kill. Simple as that. Thou shalt not kill. The prison system is filled with blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, because for this, we broke this very commandment right here. Thou shalt not kill. And he's talking about killing your own brother. You got to imagine how black on black crime is one of the highest throughout the whole entire world. We kill each other more than any other nation on the earth. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, another thing they don't talk about to me is Latino and Latino crime.
Yeah.
A lot of Hispanics, they kill each other, or black versus Hispanic, killing. And think about how many prisons are, not only just in America, South Central America, the Caribbean islands, even other parts of the world. You got black brothers, you got blacks and Latino brothers locked up for breaking this very law, statute, commandment. And what that does, it empowers the white man and these other nations, because they make money off that. When you go to jail, you get free labor. They pay you pennies throw you pennies. You slaying and building license plates, all kinds of things. And they sell that license plate for like $120 when you go register your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Military uniforms. They get paid off your labor just because you broke.
The sweat of your brow.
Yeah, the sweat of your brow.
Okay.
And you know why? Because you not keeping this commandment. Thou shalt not kill. Read verse 14.
It say, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Adultery. And when we talk about adultery, we talking about when a woman sleeps with when a woman that is married sleeps with another man, or when a man sleeps with a married woman. That's what adultery is. It's not if a man wants another woman and he see her and he wants her and she's single and she don't have nobody, then he can sleep with that woman. As long as once he sleep with her, he pretty much got to take her in for possession. But anyway, read that one more time.
Verse 14, thou shalt not commit adultery.
How many times you see families getting destroyed over this one law here? You got a lustful brother that knows that this woman is taken, yet he covets her and he wants her, and he take her, and now the brother that's married to her, he finds out about it. Now the whole family structure is destroyed.
It's destroyed, right.
Now you got child support. Who makes money off the child support? The so-called white man in the system.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the court, divorce court. Who makes money in the divorce court? The so-called white man in this system. You know what I'm saying? These laws, when we break them, the nations they thrive off of financially and spiritually. Because now that's a household that's destroyed for generations to come. Instead of the man being, some cases the man don't even want to deal with once he can't deal with the woman, he don't want to deal with the family at all, period. You know what I'm saying? And what that does is it destroys generations to come. Now you don't got that man right there, that foundation to keep that house in order. Christ was the cornerstone. You remove the cornerstone, the whole house collapse. And that man is the cornerstone on a smaller level. That righteous man. You know what I'm saying? You got anything you want to say on that?
Oh, no, nothing.
All right, let's read verse 15.
It's the Exodus chapter 20, verse 15. Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not steal. Simple as that. Prisons, brothers are locked up right now for stealing.
Right, for theft, entering the auto.
Yeah, entering auto, armed robbery, all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? Or brothers get killed by another brother when they catch them stealing. Now the funeral homes make money off you. And who own the funeral homes? Not too many black people own funeral homes. Right. The church make money off you because they got to host the funeral at the church. Right. The pastor gonna pass the plate around, make his money, and then the funeral home gonna make his money, and the insurance company gonna make their money. You know what I'm saying? And who owns all these? Not us. The other nations.
The enemy on that.
They own that. Let's sit on that. Let me get another. Let's go to Romans 1 and 26 again to that wicked act of homosexuality. You can start at 25, 1 to 25. That's why Israel, we need to come back to the Most High to love, to love Him with all thy heart and all thy soul in the name of Yahweh Shai, because this was going to keep us. This was what's going to keep us saved in these last days. Also, it's going to dethrone these nations, because once you attack them financially, it's a wrap. They gonna have no choice either to what they call it, to conform with us, or they gonna go to war with us. It's gonna be either or.
You said Romans what?
1 and 25.
Okay. This is the book of Romans chapter 1 verse 25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator,
Come
who is blessed forever. Amen.
on.
It say, for this cause Yahweh gave them up into vile affection, for even their women did change the natural use unto that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust. One toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was met.
So I know you asking, Israel, how do the nations benefit off us breaking this law of back in the Leviticus 20 and I believe it's 13. No, yeah, is that right? 20 and 13.
Yeah,
man?
it should be.
Man should not lie with mankind.
To get that.
Yeah, let me get that real quick. I'm gonna elaborate on it. Because I know y'all wondering, like, how do the nations benefit financially, economically, and spiritually off us breaking this law? And we're going to explain it after this verse.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 20 verse 13.
Gone.
And it reads, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
So I'm gonna go into the spiritual and the physical aspect. When you break God's laws, to break this particular law, homosexuality is anti-life. How can you bring forth life if two men are lying together or two women are lying together? You can't bring forth life with that. And if you can't bring forth life, you can't bring forth soldiers and troops that we're gonna need for God's army. Because believe it or not, Israel, Yasharallah, we are God's military. You know, as long as we keeping His law, statute, commandments, the Most High, we are His physical military on the earth.
Right. Like having women with women is like you planting seeds and then they don't grow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, where the fuck is my fruit at? You know what I'm saying? What the, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna piss off the farmers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Also, you gotta think about a lot of these homosexuals, especially in the black community, they contract HIV. That's why he said that their blood should be on their hand. HIV is a blood disorder. And then now you got to go to the clinic to buy these expensive pills in order to continue to live on this earth. And who benefits off these pills? Esau, by selling these pills.
See, they killed Dr. Sabi.
Yeah, they killed them because there are natural things on earth, herbs that can cure these diseases, but they're not gonna tell you that. They gonna want you to come to they doctors, they pharmacy, they sorcerers, and buy their drugs from them. And it's not even curing you. It just help you to maintain to live for another day. So you got to think about the millions upon millions, or if not billions upon billions of dollars, these people make off us buying these pills. And then also you got to think about it. If you're not contracting HIV, you contracting other diseases, whether it be gonorrhea, syphilis, you know, and who makes money off the pills and the treatments? Esau and these other nations. You know, so because you got to go to them, you got to buy the pill. Now you in debt now because your health insurance bill is through the roof because you got to keep paying it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how these nations get empowered over that.
Yeah, they get paid off of us. You know what I'm saying?
You got anything you want to say on that?
No, that's it.
You got another scripture. Trying to see another law.
Oh, I got one. Deuteronomy 22 and 15 and 22 and 5. So this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord Yahweh thy God.
So all that do so is an abomination unto the Most High that God, which means a woman putting on pants and vice versa. And who makes money off these clothing companies and all that? Who make money off of these other nations? Because we don't own the textile companies. I mean, you may have like P. Diddy or like Jay-Z's of the world that may own, little companies here. But they've been sold out any goddamn way.
Sean John.
Yeah, all that. They may got that. But who really making money off of these, off us breaking this law? The other nations. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really supposed to be our women at the crib making our garments for us. making our clothes. But yet we got to go to the enemy to buy these clothes. Let's go to the curses real quick.
Let me get one more. This is on Zephaniah chapter 1 and 8.
All right.
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord Yahweh's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children, and all such are clothed with strange apparel, man. So basically you wearing skinny jeans, you cross-dressing, you got that young thug spirit on you. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Most High will use you. He will sacrifice you for not keeping the commandments. For not wearing your fringes, man. You know?
Let's go into the dietary laws. Let's go to Leviticus 11 and 7. Because these heathens make money off you breaking these laws right here alone. These damn Red Lobsters, these damn McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Because every time I turn on the damn TV, I see a bacon cheeseburger commercial, or a Red Lobster commercial, or a Joe's Crab Shack, or Crab Feast, or Shrimp Fest, and we aren't supposed to eat these things. Leviticus 11.
Yeah, this is Salakia.
We're just gonna close it out on this, and then just
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. And it reads, and the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcasses shall ye not touch. They are unclean unto you.
So I'm gonna break down two ways how these nations benefit off us breaking this particular law right here, and all the other laws in the dietary law in Leviticus 11. These, you gotta think about who own all the supermarkets throughout America. You know what I'm saying? You may have a black person or a Hispanic person here and there that may own, or may have a share or a stock or two in a couple of these supermarkets. But majority for the fact, these nations own these supermarkets. And they got pork in there, and they selling this pork, and they making money. Haji or Ishmael, and they got the corner stoves. And this how you know they hypocrites. Because first of all, in the Muslim religion, they don't even supposed to even eat or touch swine, but yet they selling this to our people. And we go in there, we go buy us a little bacon and egg cheese sandwich, and you know what I'm saying?
And they probably be laughing at us and stuff like, we know you guys are the Jews.
And they making millions and millions of dollars a year off of selling pork and abominable foods to our people. The damn Chinese store, the restaurant alone makes
cats and dogs.
Yeah, they serve us cats and dogs. Talking about it's shrimp fried, beef fried rice, or it's chicken fried rice.
And wonder why your stomach be hurting.
Wonder why your stomach hurting. And they making, and another way how they benefit off of this, our people become sick off these things. That's why we hide with diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, gout. We got all these diseases because you're not eating the right foods, Israel. You know what I'm saying? And by you not eating the right foods, once again, we go back into the medical field again. Who makes money when you gotta go see these doctors? The other nations. Esau and the other nations, they make money. Because you don't own no hospital. We don't own no pharmaceutical companies. We don't own the machines in which they build. We don't even build the machines, the X-ray machines. You gotta think about how much money goes into a hospital, how much money is there to be spent and to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about even down to like the little surgical knives and the gloves, the latex gloves that they wear.
Yeah, them knives.
All that. Yeah. These nations make trillions and trillions of dollars by our people filling up these hospitals and clinics every day. And by you breaking that very law right there in Leviticus 11 going to the dietary laws, these nations benefit off that. And also they benefit off on the spiritual level because the Most High is not dealing with you when you're in the midst of sin. When you're in the midst of sin, the Most High is going to turn your back and not pretend that you ain't even there. So when these nations come against you, who's going to be your protector? Not Allah. Definitely not no Caesar Borgia.
Not no Buddha either.
Not no Buddha, not no Couture, whatever the damn these
guys is on vacation.
Yeah. Not no Scientology, no spirituality, not no damn Egyptology. None of that's going to benefit you. It's going to save you when these enemies come against us. So this is a little quick video we done just to get on, wake Israel up and keep that in your mind. That way you know when when you break these laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, you empowering these nations, man, whether it be physically, financially, and spiritually. And you got anything you want to say, Aunt?
Oh, that's all.
And with that said, we want to say peace and blessings to all the prophets and teachers throughout the four corners of the earth that teach His name in truth and sincerity.
Come.
In the name of Hamashiach Yahushua, I want to say Shalom.
Shalom.